saints marching in. Oh, when the saints go marching in.
It's a building that's meant so much to the city of New Orleans and all of its residents over the years. And our coverage of the NFL has brought us to it, Caesars Superdome. Up next, a contest that keeps things all in the NFC between the Carolina Panthers and the New Orleans Saints. Well, it's official. We reached the halfway point of the regular season. Still a lot of work left to do, though, as we're away in Week 9. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Okay, the wide receiver's going to get it to begin the drive. And the defense not caught off guard at all. They track him down after a small gain.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
I see a bunch of mean guys in the band at a time. Going on the west side, giving side eyes. Ain't nobody that I really recognize. Ain't surprised to ride to kill a vibe.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Down. Yellow, 22. 43 right. Ready?
Young working from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I think those big old boxing gloves might have made a better catch and a better call than receiver gloves right there for that one. It is going to be a fight to hang on the ball. We just saw physicality personified.
On the double.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Set. Eat on blue. 52 blue. Set.
Throw here, 3rd down. Falcon isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of 4th down.
Every defense in this league is going to sign up for a 3-and-out to begin a ball game. But to send them off the field, to really add that extra tone setter by backing them up with a sack, that's the cherry on top of that 3-and-out.
And he's brought down before the return gets far.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up.
Let's go now. Red. Hut.
Now for the first time, a give to the former Indiana Hoosier. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, and really create some indecision now defensively.
Here we go. 33. Yellow. Hut.
From the gun, Rattler. Oh, he nearly starts the game off with a pick. Just couldn't hang on to it. Good defensive play, though, regardless. It's going to bring up 3rd down.
Just about every play in an NFL game usually has a protagonist and antagonist, a good and a bad. The good there, the courage of that wide receiver. The bad, just could not haul it in.
Lucky to still have this football, Brock. Now let's see if they can come through on 3rd down.
Set. Hut. 10 black. Set.
Shotgun snap to Rattler. Complete beyond the marker. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward. All right, now things start to pick up a little bit after a slow start, Brock. Last things fans want to see is a couple of uninspiring drives to begin a game.
Yep, they get the first and generate just a little excitement that we could see maybe our first touchdown here, or at least avoid another quick punt.
Okay, right.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Ready. Black 40. Ready.
Rattler to the air now. Good, right downfield to Olave. There it is, touchdown New Orleans. The Saints don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. Chris Olave with the touchdown. This is Trujillo trying to point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Saints will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Panthers nothing.
Here's Trujillo to kick it away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Let's go.
On the ground, Chuba Hubbard gets it. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play. But it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Come on, set. Yellow, 43, ready.
Looking to throw, Young. Let's set up the screen, it's Hubbard. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Okay, that's one of those situations as a quarterback, but on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Got it.
3rd down, line to gain 9 yards out.
Here we go. 45. What?
3rd and long for him here. It's in or no, they dropped another one. Pitch dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock. Does force a 4th down. Another punt coming. Matthew Hayball once again to do the honors.
In punt formation.
And he got under this one, but it's going nowhere, almost straight up into the air. And he's hit before he can get anything on that return.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
First and 10, Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out.
Set. Yellow, 22. Cut.
Here's Rattler. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he's going to be hauled down on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's good for a Saints 1st down. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
Down. 60 red. 60 red. Ready.
Here's Rattler, 1st and 10. Caught left side by Vele. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
Set. Ready. 52 blue. Cut.
Shotgun handoff for Allen. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Yards on the pickup, and that leaves him with 3rd down and 3.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Here we go. Set. Set.
Trying to run for it, Kamara. And they're turned away on 3rd and short. Actually might have lost a yard. That's going to bring up 4th down.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused. And they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a fourth down.
Coming off the edge, and it's blocked. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover.
This block right here, it's a product of preparation, effort, and determination. They attacked the soft spot in the line, and one of them was able to will his way through and get to the kick in time. Well done.
Here we go. Here we go. 50, green. Ready?
This drive will begin with Hubbard. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. That's a nice quick correction for this front row. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Blue, third, cut.
Young on the play action. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way. That's going to bring up a tough third down.
Yeah, let's give some credit to the defense here, Kate. Right? We talk about explosive plays. Every offense is looking for them. But when a defense can go back-to-back, Jack, with a tackle for loss and a sack, well, they're more than doing their job.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on third and very long.
10, black. Blue, striker. Cut.
Here he goes, third and long. This one's in range, but it gets knocked away. Couldn't connect, and that brings up fourth down.
In real estate, Kate, it's location, location, location. In football, it's rhythm, rhythm, rhythm. And you don't get third down conversions, you get no rhythm.
Matthew Hayball on to punt. And he's had a very busy game already, Brock. Third time they've called on him as he gets this away. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Let's go now. Stop. Ready.
Rattler back to throw. Oh, trying for a lobby, but it's intercepted. Lathan Ransom has it. And this is going to be a pick six. He's in for the Carolina touchdown. He not only broke on it to make the pick, Brock, but he was on the move real quick. Knowing short field, there's a great chance that he could take that one back for a touchdown.
That's exactly right. In this area of the field, an offense really only gets a second or two to react to that pick and get over and cut off his lanes. And if you don't, well, it's six the other way.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. First and 10 coming up.
Come on, set, go.
Beginning this drive with a run by Allen. And he made it his 6 yards to begin this one. We've got second and 4.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
7 yards on that last play, so this is second and 3.
40. Ready.
It's Allen again. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
Ready up.
So that's one quarter gone in a battle of NFC South rivals. Both teams neck and neck so far. Back to the Superdome of Caesar in just a bit. We're back for the second quarter. Saints in possession of the football. They're looking at first down here. Looking to throw, Rattler. Short pass brought in. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's good for a Saints first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after.
First down now, ball at the 33.
Down. Black. Set.
Rattler. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Ready?
Rattler trying again on second. Dialing up a receiver screen. Attacking the screen. Look at this defense, getting him down behind the line.
You'll hear defensive coaches all the time really ask their players to pull the trigger. Read, react, diagnose, and when you see it, go fire away, and that's exactly what the defense does to take away that screen.
On third down, here's Rattler. Tries to lob that one up, and it's intercepted. Devin Lloyd making the play. And the Panthers are stopped on the return just shy of their own 35. I gotta imagine, partner, there are a lot of folks shaking their heads at seeing that. He has battled interceptions all season, and here, well, he's now been picked off on back-to-back drives.
Yeah, shaking their heads because on this drive and throughout the season, the adjustments just haven't been there. The picks just keep coming week after week after week, and this time, back-to-back series.
And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. Second down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Set. Hut.
On second down, it's Hubbard. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
When one defender failed, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Green jack. Set. Ready. Blue 32. Black shot. Check.
On third down, it's Young. Into the hands of Leggett. And they're able to drive him out as he reaches the 45. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
First and 10, it's Hubbard. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line either. Tackle for a loss. We've got second and 11. He is quickly making a habit out of wrecking plays, Brock, and it doesn't seem to matter what type of play that is.
That's what the best of them do. We talk about just the versatility of offensive players being dual threats. This guy's a dual threat against the pass, and that time stuff in the run.
Yellow 43. Hut.
Shotgun snap now to Young. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. For the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way. That's going to bring up a tough third down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. They need some extra time to think over third and long. We've got a timeout. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Offense going with a 4-receiver set, third and long.
Come on. Set. Black 4. Hut.
Out of the gun, Young escapes the pocket. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up. Carolina in punt formation. Back deep for the Saints is Rashid Shaheed. Takes this in at the 25. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
First and and 10 from the 32.
Down. 50, green. Ready.
Trying it right side with Allen. Wow, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Ready, break.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
Let's go. 45, white. Set.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. That's incomplete left side.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we called them alligators. One alligator, two alligator, three alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down.
Let's go now. 33, yellow. Set.
They'll air it out on third. Got a lock behind this one. Downfield it goes. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Trayvon, there he has it. And the Panthers are going to have it after his second interception of the season. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also pulls the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you can put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9, all the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Went the wrong way on first down, Brock. Here comes second and 12.
Here we go, set. 60 red.
Young to throw it. Finds him over the middle. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
That's not a big completion on the stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Third and 6 for them to figure out now.
Set, ready. Blue, 32. Cut.
They'll throw, third and long. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Quincy Riley picks it.
Their first pick of the game comes at an awfully big moment. Really just cancels out all the great work your defense did to give you that ball.
First and 10 at their own 44-yard line.
First and 10. Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out.
Ready, ready. 52, blue. Ready.
Rattler now off the play action. Up by his running back, Allen. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
22 needle. Ready.
Rattler setting to throw. Right side, Shaheed's got it. Jukes away from one. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
Move the chain! Gotta move their chain! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
Set, hut. Red, 38. Hut, hut.
From the red zone on first. Has him on the quick hitter. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Not much scoring to this point as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Caesars Superdome in just a moment.
Ready?
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Here we go. Here we go. Yellow, 43. Hut, hut.
They give to Allen out of the shotgun. They call it 1, maybe 2 yards at the end block. It's third down.
Sometimes just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. Just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late. This could have been much, much more exciting.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
Set. 10 black. Set, hut.
Right back to Allen. Fighting for the goal line, and he lost it. It's out. And the fumble recovery is made.
First down. First down and goal to go.
Ready, set.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Down. Set.
Now Rattler on the play fake. And he will score. It's a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints get some late points and the lead. This is Trujillo to try to point after. Connects on the extra point try. And the Saints break that tie and now lead by 7.
Panthers 7.
Here's Trujillo to kick it away. Okay, well that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Here we go. Black 40. Set, hut.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. That's completed right side. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26. Panthers moving quickly, trying to get set at the line.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
It's Young to throw here on 1st. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Now Carolina's going to take a timeout. That's in 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. After the sack, let's see what the offense does here. 2nd and 18 coming up.
Here we go. Set. 50. Green. Ready.
Young looking to throw. And get this out quickly. It's McMillan. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Panthers moving quickly, trying to get set at the line.
Brings up 3rd and 11.
3rd and long for him here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game, so that brings up 4th and long.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that 4th down, gets down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure, and let the cover guys go shut it down.
I see through your eyes and still enjoy the show.
Offense staying out there. Looks like they're going for it.
Ready. Red. Black shot. 52 blue. Edo blue. Ready.
4th down, Young. To the left side, Sanders has it. And they get this down to the 28. Now the Panthers decide to spend their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
Panthers
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Case. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Claws ready. Ready?
Again, it's Young. Absolutely fires this one right side. And he has the Carolina touchdown. The Panthers earn the chance to tie it before halftime. Manage that clock beautifully down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So it's a touchback on the kickoff, and we're going to get one final snap here in the half.
At their own 35-yard line.
Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on 1st down.
Set, hut. Yellow, red, yellow. Hut, hut.
He's back to throw. Forced out to his right. Taken in by Valen. The lateral goes haywire. Fumble. But I believe the Saints got this one back. Yep, someone landed on top of that one.
Devils can't hear it no more. Stand up to the man, can't hear it no more. Don't feel it no more. You would jump in a minute, but can't hear it no more.
Well, we're set up for an incredible second half. All tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up.
Set, ready. Set.
They're going to start on the ground with Camara. And he's charged towards the line. That's right around 3 yards.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Set. Blue, 32. Set, hut. Set.
From the gun, Rattler. Throw right side, cut by Olave. And he's going to be brought down after a gain of 5, right up next to that line of gain.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. Picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
Third and a lone yard coming up.
Here we go. Here we go. Ken Black.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. That's complete. Here's Jones. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the sticks.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed, enough to keep this drive moving.
Hut, hut.
Here's Rattler, 1st and 10. His 3rd interception of this season. Well, Brock, it was an absolute battle in the 1st half as they played to a tie heading into the locker rooms. And already we have the first big play of half number 2 with that INT. guaranteed.
Yeah, not just the first big play, but maybe the first separating play here, Kate. There's always a moment in the second half, especially where one of these teams makes the play, right? That one that we're going to circle and look back to is the defining play of the half. We may just have witnessed it right there. We saw those guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them. And the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Ready. 52, pull up, hut.
Hubbard trying this up the gut. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Got 5, and now it's going to be 3rd down and 3.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
Here we go, set. 33, 6, mega.
They send the tight end in motion.
Ready.
Willing to throw here on 3rd. Into the hands of Leggett. And this one's going to move him all the way down to the 25-yard line. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's good for a Panthers first.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
On first carry now, this is Ollie Gordon. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Brought down by Christian Wilkins.
One thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Yellow, blue. Yellow, 40, ready.
Out of the gun, Young. Hopkins isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's their 5th time they've gotten there for a sack in this one, Brock. And they're going to try for number 6 on 3rd down.
I think we've reached the point of the game, Kate, where I gotta make my PSA. Protect the quarterback, and quarterback, protect yourself.
Saints going with some extra defensive backs on this 3rd down.
Ready. Set.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Flushed out now to his left. He finds his running back on a deep shot. Nicely done. He's going to take this down to the 11-yard line. Well, most drives should end right there, but they beat the defense and convert on 3rd and 17. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Set, ready. Hut.
A give now from the gun. This time they've got him. He can't break another tackle. He will go down behind the line. They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming, so managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and a T for attack, exactly what he just did.
And he's going to work ahead for a couple here. It's 3rd down now.
They got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
Black, 95, ready.
On 3rd down, it's Young. Has it in close. And he's out of bounds at the 3. Nearly got to the end zone there.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Offense is staying out there, and they're ready to go for it on 4th down.
Down. 60 ready. Clock, 10.
He'll throw it. Caught by his fullback behind the line. He has the Carolina touchdown. The Panthers grab the lead on their first series of the half. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
Fitzgerald up and good on the PAT. And the Panthers break that tie and now lead by 7.
Saints 14. Ryan Fitzgerald to kick
Now
off.
Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10, Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out.
Ready?
Not deterred by that pick, he's throwing again. Gets it to Juwan Johnson. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45.
Gain of 10 yards.
They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
First down. First and 10 at
Let's
the
go.
45-yard line.
45. Wide. Hut.
Shotgun snap to Rattler. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
After the incomplete pass, here comes second and 10.
Hut. Hut.
Rattler to the air now. Completed over the middle. Ooh, awfully close to that line to gain. Stopped though, made it to 46. Third down.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you could take a lick at any time.
Ready.
Third and a lone yard coming up.
Ready. Ready. Set. Hut.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Connection made to Shaheed. And he's taken down at the 30. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's good for a Saints first down.
Gain of 16 yards. And the Saints first down. First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
They are throwing it again. That's caught left side by Vele. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3 at the Panthers' 23-yard line.
Set.
Now Rattler. Gets him on the quick hitter. And out he goes on the final play of the quarter. So we hit the end of the third quarter. It's the Saints ball. They're down on the scoreboard, but things not out of hand yet. Coming to the line for another first and 10.
Drill. 52. Set. Hut. Yellow. 22. Ready. Ready.
On the handoff, Allen. And he's brought down after a great gain. That's going to set up first and goal. Now we have a member of the Saints injured after that play and obviously in need of some assistance.
Okay.
They
Break.
can decide to play for the tie or win later. First, they've got to reach that end zone. It's first and goal.
Let's go now. Hut. Hut.
Rattler. Catch made. And this one stopped at the 3-yard line.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule. You get a little something coming out of it, too.
So from the 3, here's second and goal.
Set. Ready. Ready.
Now Rattler on the play fake. He rolls to his right. Samuel Jr. makes the play. And the Panthers get the football as he makes his third interception of this season. Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready. Block 40. Ready.
Hubbard gets it to start the drive. And he's going to get this one to the 36-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's going to bring up a Carolina 1st down.
Panthers, 1st down. It's a gain of 10.
Here we go.
1st
Here we go.
down, Carolina.
Ready.
On play action, here's Young. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. That sack drives him in the wrong direction, partner, ahead of this 2nd down.
Just an incredible effort out of him today. And the type of performance, frankly, that elevates the energy level of all 10 guys around him. What a game he's got going.
Set. 52 blue. Slide blue. Hut, hut.
Young working from the gun. And he's in trouble and gets blocked out again. And hopefully they'll have some better blocking on the next play because that was not good. Brings up 3rd down.
We get so stuck, Kate, on decision-making being the ball in the hands and where's he throwing it. The ball in the hands in the passing game, and what kind of decision is he going to make? When in reality, in this game, in the 4th quarter, decision-making is also knowing when to salvage a play. Salvage that real estate that's so important to try to play a little add-on and make this a 2-score game. That sack, that's not going to help in that decision at all.
Let's go. Blue 32. Hut.
3rd and long for him here. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. And talk about killing any momentum this offense had. Brought 3 consecutive sacks. Going to bring up 4th down. And he gets it away from his end zone. It's taken at midfield. And a big hit on the return to stop it cold.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45.
Come on. Set. Ready.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Has a man on target to Johnson. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
From the red zone on 1st. Short pass brought in. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, it's a go-to route to target.
At the 15-yard line.
Ready.
5 still to go here. This is 2nd down.
Here we go. Set. Set. Go.
From the gun, Rattler. He brings it in. And he stopped after a gain of about 5. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
1st down and goal to go.
They can decide to play for the tie or win later. First, they've got to reach that end zone. It's 1st and goal.
Ready. Ready.
A run here with Allen. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints now trail by just a point in the 4th. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the 4th.
Game at 21 apiece.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 10. Set.
Young throwing here. Finds Sanders. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. You take away the deeper options, well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Ready, ready. 60 reps. 60 reps.
Shotgun snap now to Young. That's McMillan with the catch out left. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a Panthers first.
A gain of 13 yards. And the
Out of the
Panthers
gun, Young. Finds him over the middle. Just after the catch, he is hit and stopped. A nice gain, though, down to the enemy 41. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in New Orleans. Panthers with a little more work to do to win it here.
Ready,
So first down from the 41.
ready. Black, 95. Ready.
Here's Young again. Let's set up the screen. It's Hubbard. Down the sideline inside the 30. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's going to bring up a Carolina first down.
at the 26-yard line.
Putting a receiver in motion. Hubbard quick on the draw. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up, too. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number one is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Oh, my goodness, it's intercepted! Danny Stutzman comes up with it. And the Saints getting back on his 6th interception of the season.
Just how many times do these games at this level, Kate, come down to plays like this? In the end, you don't want to be the team making the mistakes. You want to be the one capitalizing on them. And now this offense has got a chance to do so.
New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's 1st and 10.
Set, ready. Yep, ready.
Starting the drive with a give to Jones. Room to work at the 35. Down the sideline to the 45. Hits the 20. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
He just didn't quite have the last bit of burst needed to finish it off. Don't be surprised to see them go his way again soon. Give him a chance to earn that touchdown.
Set, cut.
They'll run here with Jones. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Come on, set. Set, go.
Kamara. And they're going to do it, Brock. They break the tie in the final minute. It's a touchdown. So how about the determination there? This game has been as hard fought as you will see. But they grab hold of the lead here with a late touchdown that may just win the ball game.
You could almost feel them saying, Kate, we don't want overtime. Let's go out and get it done now. They accomplished their goal. But you do have to ask the question, do they leave too much time on the clock? Stay tuned.
Here's Trujillo to kick it away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Set.
Back to throw. Cut down the field. Leggett. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds for the 1st down.
That's a pro's pro right there. That is one heck of an experienced catch. He made sure to secure the ball, but he also knew exactly where the sideline was to get both feet down.
In quite the time crunch here, Brock, but still 2 timeouts to burn. It's 1st down.
Down. Yellow. White. White. Plastic. 6. Hut, hut.
He'll look to throw it. On the move, headed right. He's going to keep it this time. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds for the 1st down.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
In quite the time crunch here, Brock, but still 2 timeouts to burn. It's 1st down.
Ready, ready. 60 red. 6 ready.
Here he is to throw. Chased out to his right. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone. Brock inside the 15. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end. We need to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that 1st down anyway.
Setting up to pass. And it's not over yet. They score here in the final minutes, and now they can tie or even win this game right here. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
On for the PAT, and a make would tie us up late. And everyone can breathe easier now. His try is good, and they found a way to tie it late in the 4th. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And it goes for a touchback, so time enough for 1, maybe 2 final plays here.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up.
Ready.
Shotgun snap to Rattler. Taking a deep shot here. They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock. Looking for his wide receiver there. So it'll be 2nd down. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, it hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
And it'll be incomplete. They went for it, trying to stun everybody with no time left on the clock. But alas, we are headed for overtime. And there's still something being celebrated by the fans, isn't it, Brock? A coin toss might not decide the game anymore here in overtime. Both sides guaranteed a possession now, even if the first team scores a touchdown. And if we're tied after those 2 series, it is next score wins. Gotta block that missed kick from their minds and refocus. Still a win to be had as overtime has begun. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Let's go. Hut.
First throw of overtime. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Well, that was almost one of those nice troop plays you like to see in the NFL game before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
45, white, ball red.
On 2nd and 10, Young. He's got it deep downfield. This is going to be down to, it looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap. It's a 29-yard gain, and that's good for a Panthers first.
Ready, set. Drill, 52. Smith, 52. Blue, check.
Here's Hubbard on the give. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on 1st down. That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put 2 tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
All that rapping, pay your bills. Yeah.
A chance to take the lead and set themselves up for a win. Gotta make this count as they come up on 2nd down.
Third striker, 3-3. Ready?
Now it's Young. They'll set up the screen. It's Williams. They come crashing down on that receiver screen, and they take him down behind the line. Now remember, the other side has a shot to answer a touchdown here with the new overtime rules in the regular season. That might not even come into play if this opening drive comes up empty.
Yep, and this defense is doing its best so far to make sure all it's going to take is a field goal to win, Kate. They want to win this game with their play on this opening series, and that type of negative play, tackle for loss, is exactly the effort you want.
Down. Blue, 32. Ready.
3rd and long, Young. This is caught inside the 15. Tackle made at the 10. 1st and goal coming up. All right, so an important landmark crossed on that play. They're inside the red zone now, partner. Now, new overtime rules mean they can't win it with a touchdown, but more times than not, a touchdown does ensure they don't lose it on the next series either.
Yeah, and you do all this work, all this heavy lifting to get into the red zone, it's got to be a touchdown, and that's all you're thinking offensively. You are not going to feel good coming off the field if you got to settle for 3.
Ready.
Offense to the line for 2nd down.
Set. 60 red. 60 red. Smash red.
They kick the running back in motion.
Ready.
Young to throw it. Escapes out to the left. That one's incomplete in the end zone.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket, keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Come on, set. Black 40. Watch out, man. 50 Fury. Steel, black. Blue striker. Needle blue. Ready?
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers claim a 6-point lead.
Touchdown.
Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
That one right down the middle. And the Panthers break that tie and now lead by 7. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. First and 10, Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out.
Here we go.
I'll start with a give to Jones. The drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and
little 2-yard run. It's 2nd and 8.
Set, ready. Hut, hut.
Pistol snap to Rattler. Completed over the middle. He's going to get this to the opposing 41. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
Run become a quarterback's best friend. Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and the quarterback will find you again.
So first down from the 41.
Here we go. Set. Set.
Rattler to the air now. Catch made by Alvin Kamara. He's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. 2nd down.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason, where one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. You're at a premium in this league.
And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
43 rail. Here we go. Here we go. 13.
Now to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Yellow. 43. Ready.
On the gun, Rattler. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. All right, partner, well, I know they're not going to look ahead down there just yet, but let's you and I do that. In the red zone, they need the touchdown first, obviously, but after that, they're going to have a decision, right? Do you kick to tie and give the football back, or do you go for 2 in the victory? And he's going to have a touchdown! We'll see if he gets to keep this, though, Brock. We've got some laundry on the field. That's a tough one. With the drop of a flag, Brock, the touchdown disappears, at least temporarily.
Yeah, prepare for that call to be dissected for the next week. I think by everybody, maybe even longer. But you know what, Kate? It's one of those moments. It was a good call. And you're in that huddle saying, boys, snap it clear. Short memory, let's move on and do it again.
Has it at the 7. Yeah, he's going to be run out of bounds. A nice game, but this is why you don't want to be playing from behind the sticks, right? It is still 2nd down coming up.
I'll be honest with you, Kate. As you grow and develop as a quarterback, your arm gets stronger. These comebacks can be one of your favorite throws in your arsenal. Because if you trust yourself and you throw it before that defender breaks, you know there's yards to be had on the perimeter.
It's a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints make it a 1-point game. Alvin Kamara, the touchdown. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock. Getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdoal.
Yeah, it's such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s where we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners, but be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game. That's well done.
And that catch in the end zone gives them the lead. So it's a win for the Saints. And it took some extra effort, Brock, some bonus football before they were finally able to separate from the opposition and earn that hard-fought victory. Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Heward and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Saints as we say so long from New Orleans.